Damn. I don't know, Tony. You try something. I got nothing. Hey, we're doing a thing. Welcome to the show. What's on the list, Tony? There's your intro.
Oh, gosh. Well, welcome back to the Bantering Boneheads.
If they didn't know where they were by now.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Bantering Boneheads. And just so you know, we're still recovering from the last episode. Everybody knows we hook up and record a few of them, and we about hurt ourselves on that last one. But we've got some Dumb Crook news that is recent. I mean, like within the last 90 days. This is new stuff, man. So, new and exciting.
Well, it's new.
It's new. We don't know if it's exciting or not because we literally have not read it. Because
I've been accused of never being excited about anything today. So,
yeah. So, we're going to start. You ready?
No.
I'm ready. Okay, here goes. A 23...
yeah, you're
Told
ready.
you
We were not ready.
Okay,
we're not. Told you.
Okay. A 23-year-old man, fresh out of prison, hijacked a semi-truck loaded with 10 Chevrolet Corvettes worth over $1.25 million at a truck stop near Tucson, Arizona, but was quickly caught after a reckless chase. The incident occurred when the recently released inmate spotted the valuable cargo at a rest area, leading to a high-speed chase ending in his capture by Arizona Highway Patrol.
Now, I have questions.
I probably don't have answers, but...
No, but you'll have an opinion, and that's good enough. Why is that dumb? That's actually a pretty solid theory as far as crime goes. You picked a target that was easily accessible. It was worth a significant amount of money. It wasn't going to be that difficult to unload if you could get it to the border. I mean...
But like his last venture, he got busted.
Okay, so he's a bad... He's more of a planner than an executor, okay?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That wasn't the worst idea I've ever heard.
Doggone it, I'll get it right in 10 years. Third try.
Not everybody can be the dude that lived in the Toys R Us forever. Robin Banks.
Really.
All right, an Ohio man, there they are again, broke into a pet store in Hillard, releasing dogs, birds, ferrets, rabbits, and gerbils, only to be arrested an hour later with several gerbils in his pants.
Hidden in his pants.
Please.
Okay, go ahead.
Both of you remind me. There's something that I need to show you that neither one of you will want on this show, relating directly to gerbils.
Oh, I've heard. I don't want to know.
Burrow harder, burrow deeper. All right, I gotta have a second now because now that song's in my head. Anyway, the burglar intended to steal the animals but caused chaos by freeing them, resulting in his arrest after the store surveillance and a tip led police to him with the rodents concealed. Do you think they bite?
Yeah. He probably got eat up.
Hopefully they were in his pants legs.
Ooh. Could have been a bad day. Probably was a bad day.
Of all the pets to steal, though, like, gerbils are not expensive.
He was wanting to free them, though. Not just steal them.
Apparently not.
I'm going to free you, but I'm going to put you in my pants so you're not as free as you thought you were going to be.
There's also the component that we're just really hoping that they were just in his pants.
Yeah.
And not the prison wallet.
Okay. I guess this is called Dumb Crook news for a reason, because if they were smart, we wouldn't even be reading about it. We wouldn't know, right?
Theoretically speaking.
Okay. During a traffic stop in Portland, Oregon, that is... Sounded like the Beverly Hillbillies. Police discovered a bag labeled definitely not a bag full of drugs. That was what it was labeled. That was indeed full of drugs.
I think that this was on like an episode of Live PD or Cops or something.
Was
like
it?
That. I think so. I remember seeing body camera footage or something of something very, very similar to this.
So he got pulled over. He had a bag labeled, definitely not a bag full of drugs. That was indeed full of drugs, along with cash, a loaded revolver, and scales in a stolen car. Officers pulled over the stolen vehicle for a minor infraction. That's the way it usually goes. Uncovering the ironically marked bag during a routine search, revealing a trove of illegal items. I could see the cop now. Oh, that's definitely not a bag full of drugs. I'm not going to look at that. Well, your thoughts?
Bantering bonehead tip number 1.
Yes.
Only commit one crime at a time.
Yeah, that was a bunch.
Don't do illegal things while you're doing illegal things. That's how you get caught.
Yeah. Okay.
One illegal thing at a time. If you're carrying drugs, don't speed. Make sure your tail lights work. Don't hang crap from your mirror. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yes.
A Florida man! I like Florida man. He's my favorite guy in the world. Florida man's awesome.
Florida man.
Florida man wanted for multiple felonies hid inside a dryer drum. Hey, you put something in a dryer one time,
No, I
didn't
did
you?
not. It put itself in the dryer, and Lisa turned it on. Life number 1, gone.
But was found
8 to go.
folded not so neatly. Folded not so neatly. What? By deputies, emerging looking guilty and warm. This is atrocious writing. Is he warm because he was in the dryer or because he peed on himself? Wanted on warrants, he attempted to hide in a laundry room appliance. You've already said that. During the raid, but the deputies heard noises and extracted him, adding evading arrest to his charges. He was not. That's a BS charge. It's like if he hid in a closet and they're like, oh, evading arrest.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
I mean, he's in a dryer. Cut him some slack.
Maybe he was in a dryer with some slacks.
He probably was. Oh, gosh. Okay. A fan ran onto the field during a Reds Guardians baseball game, did a backflip, and was tased by a Cincinnati police officer. A police officer.
Honest officer. I didn't do it.
Leading to charges of criminal trespassing. During a major league game at Great American Ballpark, the fan disrupted play with his stunt, prompting immediate police action and tasing for safety.
I love these guys.
I've never understood that.
Which one? The getting arrested part or the doing it?
The whole hop out onto the field streaking or backflipping or...
I love it. These are my favorite people in the world. And I'm a baseball fan. I like baseball. But it's a very monotonous game. So if you knew that at some point in these 9 innings, somebody was going to run across the field and do something stupid, it had a bit of excitement.
Do you think that maybe that's not really... Maybe it is a little ploy, they pay them to do it and then act like they arrest them and then nothing.
In the 80s and the 90s, I would believe that. I would have believed that 100%. Now I think it's just people trying to get on TV.
Yeah, people's went stupid.
People have always been stupid.
Yeah.
Now they just have a platform to show their stupidity.
Yeah, a whole show every week. Hey, guess what, Matthew?
What?
You got another Florida man thing.
Hey, my guy. Am I reading this or are you?
You.
What? Didn't I just read the last one?
No,
All right.
I did.
Okay. A man suspected of stealing a boat in Florida. What the hell else are you going to do? Tried to evade capture by dressing as a woman in a blue dress and sunglasses. Oddly specific. The disguise failed miserably. Did it though? After stealing the vessel, the suspect changed into women's clothing to blend in at a marina, but his poor disguise and suspicious behavior alerted authorities.
I'd like to see a picture of that.
So would I. I guarantee you can find his mugshot. I wonder if they left him in the dress. That's going to be one of those gaps we discussed earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'm confused. If you're stealing the boat, why are you taking it back to the marina that you stole it from?
I don't know. I'm not going to be stealing a boat.
I would hope that you're not going to be stealing anything. You're a worse criminal than that.
Yeah.
You like to hide crickets in people's offices.
Don't
you dare say you were not involved. Yeah, that's what everyone says. These aren't
Yeah.
my pants.
Yeah, I was.
An unknowing, unassuming accessory to this crime.
Yeah, I got pulled into it. Okay. Okay, this one.
Hold on.
Hold on. Loosely. Don't let it go.
Don't let go.
What are we holding on for?
Well, if you know the rest of that song, you ought to know.
Where are we at here?
We're staring at me for reasons unbeknownst to me.
What are you doing, David?
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Oh, there we go. There's your picture.
You know, if he'd
Yeah.
if he'd have shaved a bit better, I think he could have actually pulled that off because that just looks like someone that's had too much plastic surgery there on the left. It could be the angle that makes it look that way, but
Yeah, that's
not as bad as I was expecting, honestly.
No.
maybe it was the hairy legs. I can't tell if they're hairy or not, but
Look at you being
Who
presumptuous.
knows?
okay.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
But they found him.
They probably didn't recognize him and be like, "Oh, that's definitely not a woman." It was probably just him being like, "I just stole a boat."
Excuse me. Hi. Okay, sorry about the sneeze, guys. That's extra.
No charge.
No charge, free. Okay, this one,
This is why I'm never eating your food again because I'm really worried about the extras.
the extras. That's what gives them the flavor, man.
Nope.
Okay, I'm not really sure where this ends. Okay.
It ends right above on July.
Okay. Okay. A Memphis murder fugitive hid in an attic but fell through the ceiling during a U.S. Marshals raid, leading to his immediate capture. The murder suspect was cornered in a home attic during a Marshals operation, but the structure gave way, causing him to crash down into custody. That would suck.
I mean, don't hide in attics. There's no way out.
Yeah.
If you're in a police raid and when they go to kick in your door, your thought is, I'm going to run to the attic. That is just as stupid as being the white girl in a horror movie that's like, oh, someone's breaking in. Let me run up the stairs where there's no exit. Forget the back door. No, that would make sense. Let's run up the stairs.
Speaking of the horror movies, I mean, they ought to know something's up when the music starts playing.
You would think. You would think.
Yeah. Hey, I hear music. If I hear music randomly my wife hears music randomly in my house. But I'm just saying it would catch my attention and I'd be like, somebody named Jason's coming after me. Okay. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, Friday the 13th.
I was thinking more of like an axe hitting the door and here's Johnny.
Yeah, so if you're in those situations, stay out of the attic. Maybe even the basement. As chances are there's not an exit there.
I strongly suggest you flee to a country that does not have an extradition treaty with the United States.
Better yet, just don't break the law. That's my advice for today.
Sometimes it's necessary. And see, you're stupid. You're still sitting here. The music changes. You're still here.
No, I'm going to go look and see where the sound's coming from.
It's the worst horror movie trope ever, dude. Like the white guy's like, I'm going to go investigate. The black dude's like, nah, I've seen this movie. I'm out of here. And the white girl's like, I'm going to go pin myself in somewhere with no escape. And it's every horror movie ever. Ever.
Oh, goodness. Okay. How this turned into a horror movie show, I don't know, but it's your turn, Matthew.
On July 11th, 2025, police stopped Jacob Caldwell on a highway. He fired a flare gun, ran off, stripped to his underwear before being arrested. I recognize all of those words, but not necessarily in that order. Stopped for erratic driving on a Florida highway. You're just repeating yourself at this point. Shut up, bad writing. Why flare gun?
Why strip to your underwear?
I feel like I like to think that this happened in the middle of the night and he jumped out of the car and fired the flare gun straight up in the air so they had light and was like, catch me if you can, and then took off into the field.
I'll take my clothes off.
Right? Yeah.
So you got more glare of the flare. Hey, it rhymed. Flare glare is a thing.
Aren't you a poet?
Yeah. So we've got dates again on June 27th. What was the last one?
June something. July 11th.
Yeah. So just a few days
Before.
Yeah. Just a few days before that, on June 27th, 2025, actor Martin Cove was accused of biting his Cobra Kai co-star Alicia Hannah Kim during a fan event, captured on body cam. At a Cobra Kai fan convention, the actor allegedly bit his co-star in a heated moment with body camera footage from responding officers documenting the bizarre altercation.
Why is this repeating itself so much?
I don't know, but why are you going to bite somebody?
I don't know. Ask Mike Tyson.
I mean, okay. Well, it went something like this. It went something like this. Yeah. Don't bite anybody. That's a kindergartner thing.
Is it?
Or less.
Is it? What if they're into that?
Next.
Didn't we do a whole show about cannibalism once upon a time?
Yeah, I think we did.
It's the human version of sushi. Fresh. Carved in front of you.
Got a little wasabi to it.
Wasabi!
Oh, God.
I had almost forgotten about that until you
Yeah,
said
me
that.
too. So what happened on August 8th, Matthew?
I don't know. On August 8th, Autumn Bardisa
I'm guessing.
was charged with posing as a license. I did hear about this.
I did too.
I didn't check the thing, but I assume it's the same thing. She had been working there. So long story short, she was pretending to be a nurse when she wasn't licensed. She'd been working there for over a year.
I thought it was longer than that.
Yeah, there were no allegations of misuse, no bad medicine, no anything. Just simply like, you don't have the license. At that point, like, send her back to school.
Right.
She's obviously doing the job well.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
I don't like it.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not a doctor, but I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night. Anybody remember
I
those?
miss those commercials.
Yes.
Those were
Holiday
good
Inn
commercials.
Express. A woman.
I'm gonna have something to say about
Man,
this
that was
one.
all in the summer here. Well, we did say in the last 3 months, right?
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
that's the
A
thing
woman was arrested on
But
June
remember,
13th.
Tony, time isn't linear.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all the same.
It's another conversation that we're too sober for.
Yeah. A woman was arrested on June 13th, 2025 for violating a judge's rule on silent protests near a courthouse. She held a silent sign outside the building despite a judicial order banning such demonstrations, resulting in contempt charges after ignoring warnings. Okay, I'm a little
You
confused.
don't get to do that, judge whoever the hell you are.
Wait a minute.
She held a sign outside of the courthouse. This judge allegedly issued an order saying that you cannot do that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have this thing called the Constitution,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
guarantees your right to protest,
Bad
your freedom of
judge.
assembly, and everything else.
Bad judge.
Where did that happen at?
It didn't say, did it? No, it didn't say where it was. Bad judge. We need to arrest the
Well-
judge.
Now, back up a second. This was a silent protest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. The Constitution gives you the freedom of speech, but maybe not the freedom of silence.
But something written.
You have the right to remain silent. I know.
But something written on a paper is an extension of that, I would think.
You would think so.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, we can get deep into this one.
Oh, we could, but we're not.
But we should.
Do you want to go there?
Yes.
Okay. Matthew is looking up info as we speak.
I'm having trouble. Can you scroll back up to that, please? June 13, 2025.
Now, while Matthew's doing that, I will try to keep you preoccupied,
You mean entertained?
entertained.
On the cover of the Rolling Stones. I can't find
Come on,
anything
man, don't let
that
us
is
down.
specific to it.
You can't find anything specific to it?
Not with how this one is worded, no. Like, I'm finding some arrests. But I can't find anything that it just explicitly says a judge issued an order that said thou shalt not. And
Right.
then
Okay, I tell you
Come
what,
up with
continue to move on. Let me do some research on this and we'll break back in.
Okay,
and-
yeah, we'll come back.
yeah, because like I want to know who this judge is. I need to write him a strongly worded letter.
Don't matter. They won't read it.
How do you know they know how to read? Obviously, they didn't read the Constitution.
Huh, true. It's your turn.
Thieves in Silver Springs, Florida, broke into a home and snorted what they thought was cocaine, but was actually cremated remains of a husband and 2 dogs.
Ooh.
Now, what I want to know is, did they pretend like they were high? Or did they just be like, we jacked up? Side note. You ever seen cocaine?
In the movies?
Nope, in person. Have you ever seen
No.
cocaine? I have. Have you ever seen cremains
No.
in person? Okay. They don't look anything alike. They're completely different colors.
And aren't they usually stored in urns? Usually?
Urns, boxes, bags. Yes. You should be able to tell. I mean, no, granted, do I put it past somebody in Florida? He's searching, so he's scrolled back up. Do I put it past somebody in Florida to keep their pristine cocaine in an urn so it looks slightly unassuming? No, I do not.
Well,
But if you are a cocaine connoisseur, I would expect you to be able to look at cremains and be like, that looks a whole lot like ash and not anything at all like cocaine.
maybe they were,
Already high.
yeah,
That is
and
my
thought they found more, but they didn't.
that is my guess.
Ugh. Okay. A robber fled a Lowe's store and jumped a fence into a nudist resort
Hey.
where he stood out as the only clothed person and was easily caught. After shoplifting tools from Lowe's, the thief evaded initial pursuit. Why is it repeating? Okay.
Because it is. Can you put both of us on camera while you're researching? Because it's just strange for me to sit here and stare these people in the
Yes.
face while Tony reads.
Yeah.
Feels a bit weird.
Okay. So you.
I don't know why.
A nudist
Why would you
resort-
not jump the fence and be like, everyone's naked and just join the collective of naked people?
Yeah, but here's what's weird. A nudist resort. When I hear the word resort, I think vacation spot or something like that. It's right beside of a Lowe's, and all that's separating them is a fence.
Florida.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah,
I question the validity of whoever searched these out. I don't know that I believe them.
okay.
A 12-year-old boy denied stealing an iPhone, but it rang from his closet during police questioning.
Well,
I don't know.
I could see that happening. Two
Machete-wielding duo.
men tried to rob a Sydney bar with machetes, unaware it was hosting a bikers meeting. They were chased out. The machete-wielding duo entered the pub expecting easy targets, but encountered a large group of bikers who overpowered and detained them until police arrived.
So I know it's Sydney, so they don't really have guns like we do, but does a machete just not seem like the best choice of weapon for
You definitely couldn't
the sort
conceal
of
it.
island? No, like you're going to stand out like a sore thumb.
Maybe it's a thing to carry machetes around there.
Well, it is Australia, you know. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
This is a machete. This is a knife.
Okay, so David's got something for us. What you got?
No, go ahead. We'll tag this on the very end.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else is on this list, but we're getting to the point where it's literally just saying the same thing with different words.
The list keeps moving.
Okay.
So I'd rather just jump into what you've got rather than
Hold
what's
on.
here.
That okay.
Are you doing something over there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
stop touching it. Da-da-da-da.
All right, it's on there.
Okay. Update! In a bizarre display of defiance, Emily Harper, a 42-year-old activist from Springfield, Illinois, was arrested on June 13th, 2025, outside of the Sangamon County Courthouse. Harper held a large silent sign. Side note, do you have a sign that makes noise?
That's what I was
Do
thinking.
you?
They're all silent.
Like,
Back to the assless chaps. Sorry.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That read, "Justice delayed is justice denied. I am with you, Emily." In protest of the high-profile corruption trial involving local officials. This violated a specific order by Judge Robert Langdon.
That name sounds familiar.
It should, who had banned all forms of demonstrations, silent or otherwise, within 200 feet of the courthouse to prevent jury influence and maintain public safety. I am back onto being his side because that is a reasonable statement. Security officers warned her multiple times to remove the sign or leave the area, but she refused, citing First Amendment rights. As a result, she was charged with criminal contempt of court, a misdemeanor, and spent several hours in custody before being released of her own recognizance. She later pleaded not guilty, arguing the order was overly broad, and her case is set for hearing in September 2025. Local media dubbed it a silent but stubborn standoff. They love their alliteration in the media, highlighting the ongoing tension between free speech and courtroom decorum. So, I am split on this because you can place reasonable restrictions on rights, even the ones within the First Amendment. Like, all of those can be reasonably restricted in the name of a greater good. Like, you have freedom of speech, but you can't go into a crowded theater and yell fire, right?
Unless it's on fire.
Yes, but like you can't just do it for giggles. Like you will go to jail for that.
That's like going to an airport and yelling something hijacked.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if this is what I remember this being, jury influence is a major concern there. And 200 feet is not an unreasonable distance. That's basically the other side of the road.
Yeah,
it's
not a lot.
So I'm very split on this. I think the wording was bad on the first one because she wasn't arrested for the protesting. She was arrested for not being where she's supposed to be, and that is a bit of a misnomer because if you can't protest wherever the hell you want to, technically you're not protesting. You're doing what you're told to, and it's a whole this whole decorum thing. But I understand both sides of this.
So we could sit here and talk about this all day, but I'd really rather talk about the singing sign.
The singing sign?
Yeah. You know, silent sign. I want to, we need to create a sign that makes noise.
The singing sign 6,000.
The singing sign 6,000. Let this sign speak for you, literally.
It's just the modern version of the magic mirror on the wall, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they don't want to take this any more seriously, so I guess that's that. What do you say at the end of a thing?
Wherever you go
And whatever you do.
stay bona fide.
Au revoir.